Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, you. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, you. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say, babe.
Hello, everyone. Happy
Hello.
Tuesday. The tech guy's in the flesh. Can you
Yeah.
believe it?
Barely.
Barely. Oh, Tay Lynn says only 46 days till Christmas. That should make your
Alright.
night. That will put you in the spirit. I see a lot of new jobs. Congratulations, Beach Bum Bookworm, on starting a new job this week. And Anna Louise, you're starting management. I feel like that's sort of the zone that we're in right now. We were going to be in the kitchen. You may have noticed that we're not in our kitchen.
I think somebody. Wait.
Did someone say?
Sherry did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Astute observation. The tech guy has been working around the clock on his real client work. You have real clients. I'm your fake client. I'm clearly the boss, obviously, client. I'm the hardest hitting client. And also, I have been working for months with a rebranding project and a web designer, and you have been working on all of the back end of getting my new website live.
Yeah.
So we did a little pivot tonight, and we're still. I'm going to put the tech guy in the hot seat, but the setup for the kitchen.
There's a lot going on over here that I know nothing about. It makes me a little nervous.
He knows nothing, and I didn't do any slides because I didn't. Or he usually creates the slides, but none of that's happening tonight because he's going to be doing a bit of a bake-off. It's going to be like a trivia bake-off, a test of your palate. We will do a bake-off, we decided, as a surprise sometime in December.
Yeah.
And we'll show you last year's bake-off in just a second. But, yeah, you've been working a lot.
Well, yeah, I have, but thankfully I also have you because I had big plans for the episode tonight, and thankfully
always
yesterday was like, no, we're not going to do this. You are not like I can't even talk right now. I'm so tired. But yeah, so thank you, because
Yes.
it would have been. I want to go all out every week,
You do.
you know, because everybody's on, and you know, I've got all my gadgets and devices, and it just, yeah, it was going to be too much to try and put it all together and get everything done in time. So
It's okay. We can pivot.
so
You're all fine with
you've
it, right?
you've written the run of show tonight, and
I have
I know
written-
nothing about it.
I
so
have all the power
that's
tonight.
new.
It's so exciting.
And it's so weird being on this side because I keep forgetting to look at the camera.
I
And
know.
I'm like watching the screens, and yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
Cherry
thanks,
says,
everybody.
I had to pivot tonight and we're having frozen pizza. Yeah, that's basically
Oh, yeah.
like the
It
vibe
was
in
a
our
pivot,
house. And
yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so without further ado, let's are we gonna do the little sneak peek of the website
Oh, you wanna do
first?
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that first.
Okay.
You get to see it before anyone else. This is kind of a first glance at what it's going to look like. I'm so excited about it. Literally, I've been working on this project since like last March on just kind of all of the content and the branding and everything. So I'm super excited. I mean, it's not like it's anything new for most of you who know me, but it's been a really fun project.
Although it's like even even the promo shot's been changed since then.
Shh.
Yeah, Silenced in the Surf is not one of your latest releases.
No,
so.
but that's okay. It's all good. What I love about it though is I did this whole process of like defining my brand colors with this amazing design expert, Martina, who at some point I'm going to have on for a live and introduce you to her because I've just learned so much in this process of working with her. And one of the first things that I remember saying, oh, the
Everybody
cat's
will
going to
want
make an
see you.
appearance.
Yeah.
Is that I didn't think I was really a pink person. And as you can see, that's clearly not true. Like, there's so much pink on this website.
No, the irony is it's actually salmon.
It's salmon, yes.
Which you hate.
I don't like
which
salmon.
is
Like,
terrible
yeah.
because I love it. So, yeah.
Yeah. But it's super fresh, and I feel like it's cozy, and yeah, Emmy, who's here, gets to be a star in it too. She has a lot of
Yeah, she's
photo
on it
times
right
in
there.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Su Yen, yes, pink lemonade. I love that. I'm gonna adopt that. That's a perfect descriptor for it. So good. And Anna Louise. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm super excited to share it. But that's part of our pivot tonight, as well as, believe it or not, the tech guy does have a real job outside of all of our murder and mayhem that we do. On that note, we have to talk about This Time It's Murder, but let's...
Oh, yeah. Somebody asked about it. I think that was Cherry, too.
Okay.
She asked if we could talk about
I
This Time
hope
It's
that
Murder.
you've been following along on This Time Is Murder. Tomorrow, I'm going to share all the links because we have 2 episodes left. So tomorrow will be a day off to get caught up on everything. And then the big reveal is coming Thursday and Friday. We had a blast filming this first one.
Yeah.
There's a second one already in the works. And then my big news for all of us, our group here, is that we collectively are going to plot the next one. But you have to be kind to us because we're just a 2-person show. So with your suggestions, I don't know, we can't have like Tom Cruise or someone.
Right. It's a 2-person crew. Actually, we shot this whole thing. I got to get a new iPhone.
Yeah, really, it was an excuse.
Yeah, it was. But the
another
camera's
tech gadget.
amazing. It is amazing. And anyway, we shot the whole thing on an iPhone, which I kind of feel like Apple should pay us for now.
They really should,
For the
yeah.
mention of that.
Yeah.
Or at least fund my Apple habit. But yeah, it was super fun. And it was like, we made a movie.
We made a movie,
yeah.
and what I have to
TV
say
series,
that
I
I
guess.
am so impressed with you about is I've shared lots of photos of Lithia Park, and for those of you who come to Lithia Park, especially this time of year, it is it's busy. And the weekend that we filmed this series was the weekend that everyone was out doing their like graduation and like family photos. The park was so crowded.
There were actually a lot of people in the park when we filmed this. It was, I'm not going to say it was awesome cinematography, but it was pretty awesome cinematography.
Yeah, you did a great job.
It was-
I mean, I don't know. It still could be murder, but you all might be coming to the conclusion that perhaps because I'm a cozy, cheesy writer, it's not murder. Trisha, yes. Will you please fly
Yeah.
out here?
Yeah.
I would definitely. We had to pay.
No.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
She almost blew it. Almost had a spoiler there.
Okay.
I was going to. Yeah. But yeah, no, we've got.
Oh my God, Adam Driver, Lynn, yes,
Adam
please.
Driver,
I could not adore that man more.
Yeah.
Can we talk about his SNL Star Wars skit where he's Kylo Ren? That may be the best SNL of all time.
You have no idea, Sue. Now, getting a new iPhone is a regular thing for me, but this just happened to be like an actual business excuse, which is, I guess, the first time ever. But,
yeah, totally. It could be aliens, Lynn. It might
yeah.
be aliens. I mean, it's sort of always aliens in my mind. So
no, but real quick, back to the people in the park thing. There were actually a lot of people in the park, and if you saw. There's no film on the editing room floor, but literally just to the left or right, or sometimes above or below the shot, there might have been like a dozen people or, kids running by. And there were several shots where I felt so bad because I'm like, nope, again, again, because it was like, she would get the line just right, or the action just right, I should say. But then there'd be like somebody ran by. One time, a whole herd of deer ran by, and it was just like you'll actually get to see them coming up, I guess. But, yeah.
Lynn, Adam is my celebrity crush. I feel you on Crushing Heart, and maybe if we just all collectively put enough energy, that Adam Driver will come star in the collective. This time, it's mystery that we write together. Like that, I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine.
Oh yeah, Anna Louise. That's Sky Guy's school desk, or it's just a built-in desk in our dining room kitchen, this huge room here, and he used it last year while he was doing distance learning, and so we kind of let him just go crazy with decorations. So no surprise, there's a lot of Star Wars stuff over there, and
just a ton.
Yeah. I don't mind it at all.
No, you don't. Okay, well, we did promise a bake-off tonight, and I'm going to flip the tables, and we are going to have a baking trivia, which is going to mash up my Jules and Sloan series together, so that should give you a hint of what's to come. The tech guy has not seen anything that I have on this side, but I do want to show you from last year when we did do a bake-off, actually, of a cup of holiday fear. I want to show you our examples, which I can't believe they still have held up, of our decorating skills.
We're not going to eat these, right?
Oh, gosh, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's mine. There's the tech guys.
Pretty close. I mean, it's
real
pretty
close.
close.
So I don't lie when I say that I have no artistic talent. Mine looks like a kindergarten.
I mean, mine is pre-murder and yours has been murdered.
That's
so.
right. There it is. I did bake today. I baked the tech guy's favorite holiday cookie.
Oh, you did? The molasses ones?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm going
to... Wait, you're going to share that recipe?
I'm going to share that recipe, yes. Because we have to have a
Guys,
recipe. Yeah.
These are the best cookies ever. Ever.
They're pretty darn delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get to the trivia portion, and you all can chime in too. We don't have slides tonight because the tech guy makes those, like I said, and he couldn't see the answers because, yeah, right, KJ, they are murder cookies. The tech guy has spent enough time with me writing the Bakeshop series and the Sloan Cross Mysteries. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
It's just a skill. It's just like an average skull in the park, Lillian. What are you talking about? We're going to start with some trivia about baking in general, because I feel like in all these years of me writing multiple series that involve beer and baking, some of this should have just come through for you in osmosis. So this is hard baking trivia, and I've got hints for you for books, okay? So we're going to start with your clue. Your hint for this one is Mocha She Wrote.
Okay.
What's a baker's dozen?
13.
Oh, come on. That was way too easy. So Mocha She Wrote was the 13th book in the Bakeshop Mysteries. So that was book 13. We had a baker's dozen. Love it. Okay. That was your test. That was too easy. Now we're going to move on to
Oh, wait.
Susan.
I think Anna Louise wants a gingerbread cook-off to make. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe that's what we'll do
We have
for.
all those cookie cutters.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be Star Wars. Yeah.
That's a plan. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's going to get harder.
Okay.
Your clue for this one is from Caught Bread Handed.
Caught
This
Bread
is
Handed,
a book
okay.
all about bread and bread and bread. I know it was too easy. I knew you would all get it. Come on. We're starting easy and then it's going to get harder. Okay. True or false, bagels are boiled before they're baked.
True.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't sound very confident.
I think bagels have roughly the same consistency as my Oktoberfest pretzels. So
Do they?
I'm going to say true for. I'm assuming there are different styles of bagels, though, right? So I'm going to say true.
Okay. I just was trying to get in your head. Yes,
true.
it's true. It's true. It's
Yes.
definitely true. So true. I thought you would get that because of your pretzels, but
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Lynn Marie says in Montreal they are for sure, and then everybody else said true too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're feeling good.
Okay.
You're feeling confident. Now we're gonna get to the hard hitting stuff. Okay. I don't have a specific book for this particular one, but just think of this series in general and the tone of the series.
Okay.
Which royal gave their name to a sponge cake? Which royal gave their name to a sponge cake? Who knows the name of this sponge? Don't look at the comments.
Bob.
No.
SpongeBob. Get it? Yes.
No.
Which royal gave their name?
You won't get this one,
know.
I guarantee.
I don't know.
You have watched
Charles.
No. You have watched Great British Bake Off with me, so when you hear this one, you're going to be like, "Oh, of course."
Oh, yeah. That still doesn't do it for me.
Who knows it?
Oh, Victoria.
Victoria.
That's. I was going to say Victoria.
Yeah,
but
yeah, sure you were. You were testing the Victoria sponge.
Okay.
Queen Victoria, absolutely. Okay.
Wait, no one.
Everybody got it.
Yeah, everybody. But no, some people said.
Oh
Charlotte.
well, but Julia, there's a Lady Baltimore cake. That's true. That's very true. Okay, this.
No one went for Bob though.
No. Okay, this is your clue for this one is Till Death Do Us Tart. Okay.
Okay.
A tart is like a pie, except it has one difference. What's the difference between a tart and a pie?
Ooh. There's no crust.
There's a crust in a tart.
See, I don't know. I have to
Think through that more.
You're
You're on the right track, but be more specific. I mean, we're not giving him the green light fully on that, are we? Yeah. What about the crust?
Oh, it's only on the bottom.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. No top crust, Beth. Yes, you got it.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes tarts can be mini, but you can do a big tart. There's just no crust.
No crust.
No upper crust.
No upper
No
crust.
lid.
Okay.
No lid on a crust.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Speaking of crust, your hint for this one is from
Another one bites.
Another one bites the crust. Okay. What is it called? What does it refer to when somebody says you're blind baking?
Oh. I've heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
Blind baking.
Blind baking. Are you baking in the dark?
Probably not. I don't. It probably. I don't know.
No guesses?
Blind baking.
No guesses?
I mean, is it something? If
No
something's
recipes.
covered up?
Not using a recipe is one of the guesses. Nope. So blind baking is if you're baking the bottom shell without any pie filling in it. You bake that first. You bring it out of the oven. You cool it, and then you're good to go.
Oh, I see. That's what everybody's saying.
You're not using measurements. That would be good, right? Yeah, pre-baking. Very
Yeah,
good.
there it is.
There
And
it is.
baking empty bottom crust before adding filling. Okay.
Yep. Good job, Bill Mac. You got it.
Why isn't it called empty baking?
It could be. We could change it, actually. That's probably better anyway. Baking without a filling. Jennifer's got it. Yeah, with weights in it. You can do beans or pie weights. Funny story. I know what you're
wait.
gonna
So
say.
yes, yeah. So that we were just talking about this the
Literally,
other
right
day
before the
because
yeah.
so Cherry, that's a perfect example. One of the very first baking videos that you did.
Yeah.
I think it might have been for like 31 Days of Pie, like 3 years ago or so. You put pie weights in the crust. So you were blind baking the crust. I didn't know it at the time, but now I do.
Now you do.
I learned something today. And somebody in the comments of the video freaked out and said, "Why would you put a metal necklace in a pie crust? Somebody could choke." Man, the internet sometimes, I tell you.
I tell ya. You take those out after.
Right.
Like, cool. Okay, well, what do we think we give him? I mean, I think that was like 4 out of 5, so not
Okay.
bad. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Like
I'm not
3.5?
really up. I'm not really up on my British royalty. So
Yeah, well,
that's more your game.
It's problematic.
What I do
Should
know,
be.
I've learned from you. How about that? That's what I'll say.
Okay, well, the next phase of our Tech Guy baking quiz is going to involve beer and baking, which this might be more your style. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So he gets.
Wait,
the
there's
day
more quizzing?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. You thought you were getting a night off.
jeez.
No.
Yeah. My brain is not working.
Okay, so for this, when I'm writing the Sloane
Yes.
Krause Mysteries, what's that?
Yes.
Oh no, Julianne! Don't encourage him.
Yes.
Good job to everyone else too. I am not surprised. Michelle, yes, you should have known that from Great British Baking Show. No soggy bottoms. No soggy bottoms, Jamie, ever.
It's funny. I do. I actually really love that show.
You do.
I do. I really love it.
It's true.
It's
What would
funny.
you do if you got a Hollywood handshake?
Oh, that would be. I mean, that's an honor.
It's a huge honor. Huge honor.
I'd be a disaster on that show if I were ever on it. But just the stress alone. But yeah.
That's not true. You're a very tidy cook.
Oh
You
no.
like mise en place.
Right,
and,
but then if you throw it, if you make it a competition
Yeah,
and have it timed and it's going to be judged on TV.
yeah, fair enough. Hi,
Yeah.
Shauna. Joseph, he does pass home ec. It's true. Yeah, yeah. He's actually you are a good cook. I'm putting you to the
I do.
technical baking.
Yeah, I do.
knowledge
I love to cook. I do. But as I think we've talked on here before, I am very much more. Quarter cup is a quarter cup, like tablespoon is a tablespoon,
Is
and
it?
she's more of a just tip the bottle and like that 3 glugs sounds like a third of a cup. I don't know,
Ish.
So while everything you bake is delicious, I would say I get
Oh.
more consistency out of recipes than
Remember.
you do.
I'm working on a new murder. No, I'm just kidding. It's true. It's 100% true. I'll try to recreate something and then go, oh, shoot, how much did I
Yeah.
put in that? I think I just sort of, yeah. Okay, so, but our next phase is going to involve beer and baking. So in my Sloane Krause Mysteries, one thing that I get asked most often is, why are there not recipes in the back? And to date,
Lenny, don't encourage her. No, I know, because with beer brewing, it's the same thing. It's like
throwing some
about
hops.
this needs a little more hops. Just okay. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. By far, I would say the most requested recipe I get at least daily anymore is for Berlin bars, which I have shared
Definitely.
multiple times. The reason that there are no recipes in that series is just because it's in hardcover, so the publishing house decided not to include recipes. When I was first writing that series, I assumed that there were going to be recipes. But if Jules and Sloane were to get together for a long weekend, which they do, at the very start of the series, in Trouble is Brewing, I wrote a short where they meet each other briefly, but they don't actually have time to bake anything together. If they were going to bake together, the assortment that I have for the Tech Guy tonight is what they would create together. But the Tech Guy does know beer. What are you cracking up at? I know. It's not done yet. We still have 2 days left. So, we are going to put your beer knowledge to the test and figure out if you
Okay.
can see. I looked up some official tasting notes from beer sommeliers
Well,
in terms of what desserts you should pair with what beers, which is something Sloan and the entire Krause family would certainly know. And so we're going to imagine that Jules has baked each of these and Sloan has brewed each of these. And yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you. Okay.
a lot of people are mentioning recipes.
I know.
Did you say something about the new website? And
Oh, yes, there's going to be a recipe section on the new website. So, yes, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, this is his first beer sample. And then his first dessert sample, wait for it, look at that beauty, is a dark chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream that has a touch of cinnamon in it. Okay?
whoa.
So you have to eat these together and then give us your thoughts and see if you can come up with what beer goes well with a dark chocolate stout. What do you all think? What beer would you pair with a dark chocolate cake?
That's Celebration Ale.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we think he knows?
But okay.
And how are you going to describe these? Like once you've tried them, what's
That actually that's really good.
I know it is a tough job, Jamie. Somebody has to do it. Hershey's cake, chocolate beer, Anna Louise, right?
Yum. No, those pair really well together.
Those pair really well together.
Yeah.
What pulls on your palate?
Well, this is the cinnamon in the chocolate. It matches really nicely with the hops that they use in this.
And what do you think that beer is?
Celebration Ale.
You would be wrong.
Really?
Yeah. You're drinking a Jubile Ale.
Oh,
A Jubile Ale. So with a dark chocolate cake, Sloan would recommend some sort of winter ale, full-bodied and toasty with a touch of hops, which is what we have in Jubile Ale.
oh, that
Okay.
is Jubile Ale.
Ah, okay.
It's funny. It threw me off because I can see that this darker one that's coming up, and I thought Jubile was darker. but-
Okay, so when you're having a Hershey's chocolate cake, you're going to pair it with some sort of a winter warmer. Okay, so you can set those aside. This one is going to be really fun. We've got
Gummy worms?
gummy candies, gummy worms, and this is his taster. And this is really a thing. When I was researching Sloan, I was chatting with this beer tender who was convinced that she could find the perfect beer for anyone. And one of her things was gummies or candy and what beer you should have with it. And if you're not a beer fan, this is where you should start. You should go to your local craft brewery and ask for this style of beer and bring along some gummy candies.
This style of beer, it's tequila. Okay.
Is it really? It's a real beer, Anna Louise? Hershey's Chocolate Stout. Do they do it for the holidays? Oh my gosh. I love that. Lenny, when we all get together in Ashland one day, we need to have a bunch of these recipes for our meals. Yeah, that's my dream. We'll all go on a collective. This time it's murder together. I'll take everyone on a tour through the park and you'll be good to go. Lillian, yes, it is amazing to me because people who know beer to that level really are like, oh, I could pull out of your palate, like, what are the things that you like, and I can find the perfect beer for you, which I think is so fascinating. Lynn says a lager with the gummies. What do
Yeah,
you
this
think?
is a lager.
Yes,
I mean,
Well
I don't know.
done.
It's I don't know
if it comes
if
through.
this monitor is darker, but yeah, it's a lot. I guess if you compare the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So if you are new to beer,
Lagers and gummy. candy.
lagers and gummy. You could also go for a Belgian or a golden. Those would be
Okay.
the other two things that you could pair with some kind of candy. I also, true story, want Jules to make gummies. These are all natural gummies. And so I think it would be super fun because they've never done anything with candy at Tort yet. So maybe that's going to have to be like, I don't know.
Tort
something.
candy.
Tort candy. KJ, we're making him think tonight. I know.
It's all right. Yeah, my again, it's like a fog. So this is good though. It's not that. Whoa. what do
Okay,
we got
so
here?
I have a deconstructed cheesecake, which has a touch of cherry, some cinnamon, and some fresh orange rind, but a vanilla cheesecake base. And then this is the beer that you're having to go with that.
Well, that is dark.
It's dark.
That is.
Anna,
like
have you made
this-
gummies? Ooh, I'm excited. Mm-hmm. I know, Lenny. It's like dessert before dinner. Breaking all the rules.
Whoa, that is a stout. That's really good though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Stout. It is very dark.
This is where's my palate cleanser? I've had like 16 different flavors, and now I'm tasting the.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It could be Guinness. I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
How does that work with the
Yeah,
beer? You like
I
it?
like it.
You do. Okay.
The orange is really good. This is it Guinness?
It is not Guinness. No.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say it does.
It does look like Guinness too. You're
Well,
right.
it's
yeah.
as dark as Guinness, but it's definitely not nitro infused. So,
Right.
that's good.
Yeah. Any guesses?
It's like a black cherry stout.
Ooh, that is a great guess. It is not a black cherry stout, but it could be.
Wait, that's that beer?
Pumpkin spice that has been sitting in our fridge.
This is actually delicious.
Ah.
Oh, I made fun of that actually.
It's like I bought this for our your pretzel.
The pretzels,
Yeah,
right? And
and
I made a joke about your dad like making him drink that,
Yes.
saving it for him.
Yeah.
And then the joke was on me because he was on the live, so
Yeah,
I
he's
saw
like,
the
"I
comment
won't
come
drink that
through, and I was
either."
like, "Oh no, this is really good." I'm shocked. I bought that as a gimmick. It was
Right.
like an $8 gimmick, but
It's pumpkin spice beer.
it does not. I don't get pumpkin. Did you taste
I didn't
this?
taste it.
Taste it.
Oh wow!
It-
Okay.
it,
It's a taste
uh,
of my own medicine.
No, it reminds me of Walking Man.
Oh, dark cherry stout.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's
So.
funny. Okay.
um.
I mean, I did better on the baking trivia than I did on the beer trivia.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's very humbling Tuesday night.
So for a cheesecake, anything that's like a vanilla or creamy base, you want to pair some sort of flavored stout. So like a pumpkin, a cherry, or any sort of fruit-based beer. Okay.
I'm just gonna. I mean, I'll keep this one over here.
Oh wow!
Like,
Well, yeah, more power to you. Okay, and now we need the drum roll. Do you have a sound effect? for
I
this
actually
one?
do.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh my God.
So this is his favorite all-time cookie. It's a molasses. It's just like a classic molasses with dark chocolate chips, and then right after you take it out of the oven, you dust it on both sides with sugar. I baked these today, so they have not been chilled to your liking because you prefer
I do
them
like them frozen.
how?
Frozen.
Frozen.
Put them in the freezer. Take them
Mhm.
out. Yeah, you have to let them. You have to let them warm up just
Yeah,
a little
break a
bit.
tooth.
You don't want to break a tooth around Christmas time. It'd be rough.
Yeah, so these I make every holiday season. And growing up, I make all the same recipes that my mom made and my grandma made and my aunts made. They've just been passed down from generation to generation. But my mom was a school counselor, so she would always start baking really early in the season and freeze everything. So I've just always done that, which is silly. We don't really need to. But my sister and you love these frozen.
Yes.
So I'm going to share this recipe tomorrow with all of you. It's super easy. I feel like I put
They're
it
delicious.
in a book. It might be in Caught Red-Handed. I know it's in a book. I just don't remember which one. And then this is the beer that you're having to go with your spice cookie. Crackled Barrel stopped offering molasses with their sundaes, and quite frankly, I'm not over it. That's hilarious. I didn't know that molasses on a sundae was a thing. I've never tried that.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm going to have to remedy that soon.
Okay, so
Okay.
we got the molasses cookie, and then this.
Yeah. And the molasses cookie has, all those lovely, like, autumnal warming spices. So ginger and cloves and cinnamon and the molasses and everything.
Is this
that you love.
Celebration Ale?
I don't know.
Oh, man, I'm doing terrible.
And then how does that how does that go with a nice spicy cookie that has a touch of chocolate in the middle too? It's like
Well,
mashing up the best of both worlds.
I mean,
Chocolate chip, molasses.
anything goes well with this cookie. So
You're easy to please.
just, yeah, these cookies are my favorite. But no, that is good. I like the pairing of that.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for the big reveal? Ta-da!
I got one right. Yay! Yay!
Celebration. Which is a fresh hop IPA. And what Sloan would say is a spicy, if you're having something spicy, you want a hop, like an IPA, to balance out that spice. So you're going to, get your mouth all tingly with the spice, and then boom. Oh, KJ, thank you.
Yeah, KJ says it's the first recipe. In
Oh,
Red-Handed.
hey, I happen to have Cup Red-Handed right here. It's so funny because they all... There it is, molasses sprinkles. The recipes start to blend together because I've written so many recipes at this stage. Yes. All right, well done. So I think you got...
One.
You got one?
But
Yeah,
seriously,
I never
guys,
showed you the...
Great Divide
Yeah.
Brewing, this Yeti Pumpkin Spice Imperial Stout.
That you talk trash about.
I had not tasted it. I really like this beer.
Okay.
I'm surprised. I'm not usually a big stout fan, but that is really good.
I love it.
I am also super tired, so maybe it's just...
Yeah, you'll be like, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Kayla, before the cookies are frozen, they're soft, but they have like a little bit of a crisp, so there's like a nice...
Oh, yeah.
I like them soft.
They're really good soft. I don't even know how the frozen thing started. Is that a thing, or was it just because
No.
I couldn't wait for them to thaw because you
Yeah.
froze a bunch and I just
Right,
ate them
or I think
frozen.
maybe you started eating them like when my mom was still baking them, and then, I don't know. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, though.
Yeah, they're delicious.
He's going to deny it tomorrow. Absolutely, Lillian. It's over. It's totally over. Julia, you have a dog on your lap. I don't know where her kitten went. We had a kitten, but she disappeared.
I'm surprised she's not in the fire.
I'm impressed, though, for being tired and overworked this week. That's not bad at all.
Is the trivia done?
Are you scared?
Yeah.
Let's flip. No, it's done.
Oh, okay.
You're off the hook. Phew. Very good job. Yeah, well done, though.
Nice.
So sometime in December, we are going to do a bake-off, though, because we have to, recreate. I'm thinking
The cookies.
what I want to do is try to recreate the skull from Bake, Borrow, and Steal. The theater mask. It's a theater mask, right? And we'll
right.
see who can do it better.
I don't
Which
know where that book is.
be him. Jamie, hear me out. Molasses cookies, vanilla ice cream, molasses instead of hot fudge. Okay. I am intrigued by that, and I am going to try it just because you say to. Oh, Beth
has
you have
two
two dogs
dogs.
on your lap. Lucky. Maybe we can all bake along, too. That would be super fun.
It's funny because in talking about doing the live baking, because we did that one, I don't know, was that like a month ago?
Yeah.
For Oktoberfest, and that I was worried we weren't going to be able to pull it off, but just with everything we had going, and we had a few tech issues, but we figured it out. But it's kind of a crazy experience because it can't be real time. You guys would all be like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Okay, now we're going to put this in the oven for 20 minutes."
Yeah.
Just wait
Watch it,
while we,
yeah.
But you shared an article a while ago about what it's really like on cooking shows, and that was
It's true.
it's kind of
We
mind
get
blowing.
like a little tiny mini
Yeah,
taste of that.
it is. It's fun, but yeah, hopefully it's fun for people watching and not just us.
Yeah, everyone's like, what are you doing?
I know.
Lillian, you don't need a stand mixer. Although, put that on your Christmas list because it's a game changer. But no, you can definitely do it by hand. You'll just want to make sure you soften the butter a little bit before you make it. So I will share this recipe out tomorrow just so everybody has it fresh again if you're feeling. And I also feel like this cookie is great for November. It doesn't have to be a holiday cookie. It's certainly spicy and perfect for November. You could add it to your Thanksgiving table if you're so inclined. Okay, let's see. So you survived tonight.
Yeah.
Barely.
Well, if that's it for trivia, yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm a little. I can't talk to the guys about not only getting one of the beers right, but other than that, it's great.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a tough job. That's why Sloan is so special. She has the actual nose for hops. It's a thing. Let's see. So next week
I think there's a debate going about whether or not you need a stand mixer going.
Oh
so.
yeah. No, it is necessary. It is. Yes, Beth. Lily Ann, tell everyone in your life that you cannot make these cookies without a stand mixer. There's no way.
It is a pretty amazing machine.
Michelle, you could impress your mother-in-law with these cookies. If she's a fan of molasses cookies, I highly recommend these because, yeah, it's good. Annette, you have a chocolate cobbler recipe. I'm intrigued. I don't think I've ever had a chocolate cobbler. Definitely berries, or peach. Even rhubarb, but I am gonna have to try that.
Chocolate cobbler.
Chocolate cobbler. So do you still do a crumble on the top and everything? Whew. Anyway, okay, so up next, do you have a slide for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's the bake-off that we're going to do sometime in December.
And then next up, you mean that one?
Yes.
Okay.
So next week, I'm going to give you a preview of Bake, Borrow, and Steal. I have been taking...
Spoiler free, right?
Spoiler free, of course. Okay. Yes.
Well,
yeah.
People want to know.
True. The book is not even out yet.
Right.
So...
But I mean, there's other stuff that happens before this book that
True.
people will...
Yes, no spoilers. Definitely no spoilers. I've been taking pictures and videos around SOU where this book is set to give you a real taste of what the space looks like. On November 23rd, we're doing full-on Thanksgiving trivia, so bring your knowledge hats on all the deliciousness of a Thanksgiving feast, and there might even be some prizes.
Well, yeah, and we talked about maybe doing that like some sort of baking thing.
Yeah.
Mixed in with that.
Yes.
So.
And then November 30th, we're going to do a giving event and a preview of the Tart Holiday Sunday Supper that we're working on for December. So, yay. So good. Let's see. Also, to loop back, Lenny at the beginning posted in the comments the new group that she set up so that everybody can connect when we're not doing the lives. And I meant to share that, but I will also make sure I share a link to that too. And thank you so much for creating that because I love it so much. Books bring us together, and I'd love that you're all just continuing to want to connect. That makes my heart so happy. You have no idea. Yes. So if you haven't already, make sure you get caught up on This Time It's Murder tomorrow, because Thursday and Friday, this first season, the case will be closed. And then we have a new one in the works that's going to be holiday themed for December. And then we collectively are going to brainstorm one together. We're going to plot it out together, and then we're going to go film it and share it. So, I hope that you've gotten a sense of, what we're going for with these, and I can't even imagine what ideas you're going to come up with. So, I kind of feel like a little kid before Christmas, even just starting to think about it.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what the ideas are.
Yeah.
We're not working with a Hollywood budget, but
right.
It'd be great if wherever we do film, we could drive to, so we weren't spending thousands of dollars on airline tickets. But yeah, we could definitely. Yeah, we'll have to see what the ideas are.
We'll have to see what the ideas are.
Yeah.
Start thinking. Start getting your murder caps on. Okay, good job, tech guy. I'm impressed with your baking and beer knowledge.
I'm going to go have some more of this pumpkin spice stout.
Lorraine, happy birthday. I hope you have a cookie or a cake or something delicious to enjoy for the rest of the night. Thanks for being here on your birthday. That's awesome.
I don't think I have it.
I know.
Need a happy birthday.
You need a happy birthday. I wonder if you can do that. Is that like it's like when you go to the restaurant, they're like happy birthday, and they have to. I could sign it to you. Happy birthday. All right. On that note, have a great night.
Yeah. Thanks,
See you
everybody.
next week.
See ya.